My name is Anita, NT.
My name is Kevin Walker.
My name is Danny Frediger.
My name is Jacob Walker Jr. And we are Electrion.
Electrion came about with us coming together as a team and realizing the problem that we saw at a tailgate, and coming together and really putting some numbers together and seeing how much of an impact the little things that we saw had just in one day, and then realizing that not just in one day but over a collective, like a season, and how much of an impact that could have. And so we realized that we could come in and we could be a solution to that problem.
Well, so it kind of all started just walking around a couple tailgates and seeing all the different generators that people had out, and the noise and the smell that they were all making. And it was just thinking of, there's just got to be a better way to do this. And so, we kind of started talking and realized that, hey, well, what if you were to just replace these with simple battery packs? And we looked into it a little bit and saw that the cost was a big issue. It's about 3 times the cost for the batteries. And so, we kind of put our heads together and just got creative with it and said, well, what if you were to offer it as a service? What if you were to bring the batteries to the people? And so that's really kind of the birth of Electrion.
So how does energy storage as a service work? First, people need energy, and Electrion makes it easy for users to order their mobile battery packs. They simply tell us what devices they need to power, when they need it, and where they want it delivered. Because sustainability is our top priority, we deliver our batteries using zero-emission electric bikes. Once the user is verified by our driver, they simply connect their devices and activate the battery pack using their phone. It's that easy.
So I think the vision for Electrion is, it's endless. There's so many opportunities, so many possibilities. It's really exciting. Tailgates were just kind of the first opportunity that we saw, just because it's Ohio State, and football is such a big piece. But when you think of how many different events there are, not just college campuses, but in cities, there's so many opportunities to try and cut down our emissions. We thought it was really good to help Ohio State achieve their sustainability goals, or our proposal was awarded from the Sustainability Institute.
OSU supported us in a lot of ways. I would say the biggest way they supported us is with their network. OSU knows a lot of big people, and we were able to get in contact with the right people in a very easy and efficient fashion. Those networks and relationships that we made early on through OSU were very key to our success.
Not only as a team do we wish for this to expand into the community, into other events or roadside assistance, but I think one of the amazing aspects of Electrion is our education and outreach initiative, where we are not only giving the service or providing the service, but also educating people about the service and why it's so important, especially in the sense that I think that naturally when we think about sustainability, we think about it from such a large scale or through like a government initiative, but we forget that it's the little things that matter. So coming together as a collective to really make a greater impact is what it's all about.
Yeah, the passion, when you have that passion and that drive to do something, it kind of goes beyond the money aspect of things, and like you yourself, you personally want to see this do well.
We're all students. So I feel like education is very big in terms of just, making sure the next generation up just has, the knowledge and awareness that we do. The good thing that we all kind of know is just the ability to pass things down and be able to expose people to things earlier on than we did. So I didn't have as much exposure to sustainability going through my elementary, middle school, and high school. So now that I have it, why would I hold on to that and not expose other people to that? We all have a passion for it, but that passion didn't just come out of nowhere. It grew. It took someone exposing it to us first. So I think our goal is more so to just get the word out there, and there will be people who gravitate towards it and want to do more with it.
So I feel like knowledge is power, and providing the people in our community with this knowledge will just better everybody, so we can, leave the world better than we found it. So with the whole education outreach part, we're kind of going into schools, going into the community, and kind of just letting them know how easy it is to be sustainable. People aren't really spending the time to actually get to know what about it is fact and what about it is actually myth.
There's so many myths about sustainability, and even when it comes to recycling, what to recycle, how to recycle, and so people just naturally just take the instinct of not doing it. But then we forget that if you forget it, then the next person down the line is also forgetting that as well. But we could actually make a really great impact if we all kind of came to that realization that it's really the little things that we could do that could come together as a collective to make a greater impact.
Since we've got some momentum with this project, we've had a few interested parties, and so we actually just received our first investment. And this is to kind of take it from just a fun student project to something that could actually make a big impact on sustainability, not just at Ohio State, but at other campuses, across the country. When you get somebody like a Megajule Ventures to kind of give you that, give you a win essentially, and the investment that we received from them, it kind of, it just adds a little, fuel to the fire.
Team's phenomenal. I think that each and every one of us brings something special to the table, and I think that not one of us can't do it alone, and coming together as a whole and really putting our creative juices together and pushing towards one goal and one vision is the most important part.
Everybody brings a unique piece to the table, and there's just a lot of passion for sustainability in the group, and I have no doubts in my mind that this team is going to be incredibly successful. It's just a fun group to be a part of. Everybody's top notch.
The dynamic is really good. The synergy is really good. We have great conversations. We bounce ideas off each other, and we just learn so much.
With me, I feel like you have to have a good amount of work and play, and I feel like we have a great balance of that, because we're able to be still efficient in getting our work done and being able to push things along, but at the same time we're growing together, and it's more like a family bond where we're just getting closer to each other, enjoying each other's presence, and just having fun doing what we do, saving the planet.